Welcome back to Inside the Middle East. We're now in the bustling city of Ramallah, the cultural and political hub of the West Bank. Here you can go out for a nice meal, catch some live music, even go to a comedy show. Our John Jensen caught up with one Palestinian comic who's breaking down barriers both here and in the United States.
She's an actress, writer, and one of the first female stand-up comedians from the Middle East. But if you ask Maysoon Zayid, she usually introduces herself like this.
I'm Palestinian, Muslim, I'm female, I'm disabled, and I live in New Jersey. If you don't feel better about yourself, maybe you should.
Her self-deprecating style isn't just an attempt to get a few laughs. Zayid's comedy routine is designed to draw attention to things some might prefer to hide, especially her cerebral palsy.
When I started doing stand-up comedy, I knew for a fact that I had to explain to people what the cerebral palsy was within the first minute. Because if I didn't explain to people why I was shaking, why I was like so wiggly, they were gonna think I was either drunk or nervous. And being nervous isn't good for comedy. People won't laugh at you. I'm a Palestinian, I'm really damn good at throwing.
And laugh they do.
Ramallah, are you having fun?
Zayid's performed for sold-out crowds around the world, from Ramallah to New York to here in Dubai. She's played in movies, soap operas, and even done talk shows.
You have dreamt of being disabled, correct? You have. You have. Come on, journey with me. You're at the mall. It's Christmas Eve. You're driving around looking for parking. What do you see? 16 empty handicap spaces.
Comedy, she says, was the only way someone like her could ever make it to Hollywood.
I'm trying to get on TV, and I look, and I notice that the people on TV look like Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie, and you don't see ethnic, fluffy, disabled people. But then I realized that in comedy, all was fair. And I saw people like Whoopi Goldberg, Ellen, Roseanne Barr. They were different. And I said to myself, okay, if these ladies can make it, comedy's the way.
I have betrayed my salon.
Zayid's big break came from an industry giant, Adam Sandler.
Oh, he's trying to kill himself.
I deserve this.
He wrote a role for me in his movie, You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And it was just an absolute dream come true.
Much of Zayid's material comes from her experiences straddling two very different cultures, American and Palestinian. She is both.
I'm scared to go to the airport in America. And this is why. Because when I enter an airport, they don't just see an Arab, they see a shaking Arab. And they're like, that chick is nervous.
Somewhere along the way, she realized that comedy could do more than make people laugh. In the US, at least, it was bridging a growing divide between Middle East and West.
Is it true if a group of women get naked that Muslim men must kill themselves? It was on the web, on the internet.
I read about the Loch Ness Monster on the internet. You cannot believe everything you read. People come up to me after the show and they say, I have never met a Muslim. I've never met a Muslim woman. What can you tell me? And they're more curious than aggressive. And it's interesting when I sit down with people and really explain to them what my faith is, they're completely shocked because it's not the image that they have of Islam. Nice.
That's why 10 years ago, Zayid and fellow comedian Dean Obadallah launched the Arab-American Comedy Festival in New York to counter what she saw as a growing Islamophobia after 9/11.
I like to hang out in war zones. It keeps me on my toes. And
her real passion, though, is offstage. In 2001, Zayid launched an NGO to help educate Palestinian children with disabilities in the West Bank. She's become a big advocate in the community and an inspiration for young girls and parents around the world. Not that she ever set out to play that role.
I am not a comedian who goes out on stage saying, I'm going to teach them a lesson. I have a message. I want to change the world. I'm a comic who goes out on stage trying to make people laugh. I'm just like living my life. I'm doing what I'm doing. I never set out to be like this champion for disabled rights, but I found myself having to do it because if I don't fight this fight, I don't think anyone will.
Her message in that fight, she says, is a simple one. If I can do it, anyone can.
You can get more updates on Maysoon Zayid's upcoming shows on our website, cnn.com/IME. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. That's all for us from Inside the Middle East this month. I'm Ben Wiedemann coming to you from the hills of the West Bank. Thanks for watching.